Hello student, again welcome to back my video class, and today again I also discuss about 8th science class. The name of the chapter is reproduction in plant, and mainly today I will discuss about mega sporogenesis process. Previous class I discussed about microsporogenesis, and next time I will consequently different types of topics I will take. So everybody attentive in your class and listen to me what I say, and everybody also again ready for writing. Now let's go our lesson. The name of the topics is mega sporogenesis, and already I have discussed somewhat information about mega sporogenesis, and we know that mega sporogenesis process is mainly related with female gamete of flowering plant. That means at first we must be known about the definition of mega sporogenesis. What is mega sporogenesis? The process which female gamete of flowering plant is produced called mega sporogenesis. And we know that mega means large. So we can say that the cell of female gamete will be large than the male gamete, and so this name is named mega sporogenesis. Suppose this is one kind of cell, and this is mother cell, mother megaspore cell. We can say that mother megaspore. This is the mother megaspore cell. That means this cell is mature cell, an oil developed cell, and this mother cell is divided and from embryo sac at the last time create female gamete or egg or ovum. This mother megaspore at first is divided with the help of meiosis cell division. Again I say that this mother megaspore cell, mother megaspore cell will divide it with the help of meiosis cell division or meiotic cell division, and produce four type of cell. This is the fourth type of cell. Suppose this is fourth type of cell, and this is the large cell. Three cell is small, and these three cell are completely damaged without at the last inner side or last under a large cell present. This large cell is called a one kind of mega motherspore cell or offspring, and this offspring one by one will be divided and produce one more. That means again I say that this is mother megaspore cell. This mother megaspore cell will divide it with the help of meiosis cell division and create four cell, and at first three cell are damaged without the last cell, and this last cell is somewhat bigger, and this is oil developed cell, and this oil developed cell again will participate cell division, and this cell again will divide it with the help of mitotic cell division, and create two cell. At first create two cell, and then two cell again create four cell, and four cell turns into 8 cell. These types of cell producing forming will continuously. Now this one cell this one cell, and this is the oil developed cell. Another 3 cell mainly called polar body. Another hand, these 3 cell are called polar body. These are the damaged cell, we know that. And this oil developed cell. This is oil developed cell. Oil developed cell. And this oil developed cell again will divide it with the help of mitosis cell division and produce at first 2 cell. 2 cell produce within a sac, or 2 nucleus produce. Now again this cell will divide it and produce 4 cell. This again divided 8 cell or 8 cell, and this 4 nucleus or cell will create within a sac. When 4 cells will create on both pole within a sac, and these types of sac is called embryo sac, and these types of sacs also we will call embryo sac. This is also called embryo sac. And now this embryo sac again will perform another function, and embryo sac on in both pole stay 3 nucleus or cell, and from both pole 1 cell or nucleus will come in the middle position of embryo sac and create a 2 cell or 2 nucleus. 2 cell or 2 nucleus we will call secondary nucleus or secondary cell. This is 3 cell, 1 pole stay, and the another hand another stay 3 cell, and from both pole will come 2 cell in the middle position of embryo sac, and this middle position of cell is called secondary nucleus. These are called secondary nucleus. Secondary nucleus. These are called secondary nucleus. And another, within embryo sac in both pole 3 cells present. These 3 cells are respectively called antibodal cell and Ig apparatus or synergid cell. Now this is embryo sac. It's one kind of pore present in this place. This pore is called micropyle, we know that, and we also know that the different parts of a structure of seed already we learned in chapter 4 the structure of seed, that means micropyle. What is micropyle? And this is the embryo sac, and the side which micropyle present in embryo sac, in that place 3 cell present, but middle position a large cell present, and this large cell is called ovum or egg. Another 2 cell is also called synergid cell, and on the another hand this 3 cell also called Ig apparatus or synergid cell. Now this is large cell and this is Ig or ovum. Another cell present, and this is called another cell present. These 2 cell is called synergid cell, and also we called Ig apparatus because Ig cell present in this side, and the side which micropyle present. This is the micropyle. Suppose this is micropyle. This is the one kind of cavity or one kind of pore. This pore present in seed. Again I said that the side which micropyle present, in that case or in that place 3 cell present, and these 3 cells are called Ig apparatus or synergid cell. In the middle position a large cell present, and this large cell is called Ig. That means this is Ig or ovum. We know that this is Ig or ovum. This is Ig. Another, these 3 cell synergid cell, synergid And also we can say that this synergy cell also called Ig apparatus. Ig apparatus. Middle position 2 cell present, and this 2 cell is also called secondary nucleus on the another hand. That means we can say that within embryo sac, the side which Ig apparatus present, that another opposite position present 3 cell. This 3 cell is called anteporal cell. These 3 cell are called anteporal. These 3 cell. These 3 cell mainly stay on the opposite, in the opposite position of Ig apparatus or synergy cell. This 3 cell is called anteporal cell. Anteporal cell. That means when egg or ovum is produced, and then we call, or we will call megasporogenesis process is finished. That means within embryo sac, a large cell or egg must be produced. When within embryo sac, ovum or egg will produce, and as soon as this process is completed, and the name of the process is megasporogenesis. Megasporogenesis. We know that this is the female part of flower, and this is stigma, and this is ovary. We know this is ovary, and this is ovule. We also know, and this is embryo sac. This is embryo sac, and 3 cell present. This 3 cell also we will call Ig apparatus or synergy cell. Another secondary nucleus present. On the other hand, 3 opposite cells, that means anteporal cell present. This whole process are completely related with megasporogenesis. And next time I will discuss about fertilization process of flowering plant. Fertilization process, and this figure is completely, we know that this figure is completely related with fertilization of flowering plant, and this is the female part of a flower. We know pollen grain or anther is transferred to the stigma. The stigma, we know this is pollen grain, and pollen grain create a tube. This tube is called pollen tube. With the help of pollen tube, male gamete flow and reach to the ovum or egg, and this ovum or egg stay within the embryo sac. When this egg and male gamete, that means sperm, are united and create a one kind of structure, and at this name of the structure is called zygote, and this process is called fertilization. And next time I will discuss about the fertilization process of flowering plant. Today I have discussed the female gamete producing process. The name of the female gamete producing process is called megasporogenesis, and this is the whole stage. These are the whole stage of megasporogenesis. And this is the mother megaspore cell, and this mother megaspore cell will divide it with the help of meso-cell division and create 4 cell and 3 cell polar body, and the another one is oil developed cell. That means this polar body cell are completely damaged, and this oil developed cell again will participate in cell division. And with the help of mitosis cell division, it creates 2 cell, and 2 cell creates 4 and 4 cell will create again 8 cells within a sac, and this sac is called embryo sac. And within embryo sac middle position 2 cell present, 2 cell is called secondary nucleus. On the other hand 2 pole 3 cells stay, and these 3 cells are respectively called Ig apparatus or synergid cells. On the another 3 cells is antipodal cells, and these types of structure will form within the ovary at the same time. On the other hand, and with the help of anther or pollen tube, we will create male gamete, and this male and female gamete at a time will unite it and create a one kind of structure, and this structure is called zygote, and whole process is called fertilization process. Now next time again I will discuss about the fertilization process of flowering plant, and I believe that every student listen to me and listen my video clearly and attentively. Thank you everybody.